face of the franchise. Remember, this is on setting is rookie because it's been a long ass time since I played Madden. But yeah, so let's make sure that stayed on rookie. Yep. Oh, we got a text message. Richard, you've been incredible this year. Nobody's gotten off to a faster start. Seriously, you're doing everything out there. You're putting together one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time. No one expects this from a late-round pick. Most importantly, though, you just become the first rookie QB in history to start 4-0. Seriously, look it up. I didn't believe it either. Take credit. We'll play this game obviously. Hold on. Offensive only, as we are the QB. Small potato, small potato, in the tree. Small potato, small potato, small potato, in the tree. Small potato, live with me. Small potato, in a tree.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. For the call, we bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, you look back to last year's draft. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Joe Mixon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The numbers for Mixon last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. On second down, here's Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This is Mixon on the draw. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On second down now, Bernard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Yes.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Half back stretch.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. On second down, Mixon.
Come on,
and he is
Ryan.
going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they're facing a very tough 3rd and 11. Now the Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A draw play for Mixon. Still on his feet. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Face mask. Defense.
Yes.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Mixon.
Yes.
Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. He'll have the first down past the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Let's go.
Joe Mixon with his...
Oof. Held him to a field goal again.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On third down, Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cards will take over first.
Ooh. It's a point ball game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And some room to roam now. And he cuts it right into space. There he goes right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
And that's caught inside the 35. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
43 is the mark, boy. 43. Check, 43. I think you got it,
Again, it's Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On first down, Bernard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Robert Kimdichie, the one to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to go for it all. Looking for
Let's go, champ.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Oh.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. He gets this one to Boyd. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go, champ.
For a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop it back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll be
First down.
right
Keep the clock going.
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to Mixon on first down.
Oh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 8. Going deep for Eifert. He's got it at the 15. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll drop the throw.
Hold it.
Eluding the
Send it.
pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
What?
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.
We lost in OT.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Arizona, they move a step closer to 500.
Ah.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I will take on the Baltimore Ravens at the M&T Bank Stadium.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete to John Ross. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now, too. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. Mixon.
No, that was
not
awful.
Much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Very nice.
Let's go.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Mixon. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
Double slants.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. That's complete. Bernard. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Let's go. Oh.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mixon. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And able to find Green. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Green last year had the lowest numbers of his career output-wise, 694 yards, 6 touchdowns. But, of course, there was a reason for that. He was battling a toe injury the second half of the season. And, boy, did the Bengals miss his presence. They limped to the finish line, losing 7 of their last 8. They are happy to have him back and healthy. They'll set up to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they run with Mixon. And an alley to run. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. So we have reached halftime with a touch. You sure you're ready for the third quarter?
Cool.
Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw here. And that's complete. It's Green here. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It's Mixon on the counter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Ravens. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Mixon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Boyd. A gain of 6 there on first.
Double slant again, maybe?
Good
I don't know if that was a
catch,
double
but I
slant,
really
but we
like
have
the
played it
route,
before.
The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Mixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Bengals...
Oh, it's a tied ball game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hold on.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations.
Come
They've
on.
thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the 1st down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Mixon. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Bernard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those.
And we'll take it to the 2-minute quarter.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10.
No.
And he's brought down after a very
That
nice
was in.
gain. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They run. Anderson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They've been so good on third down all day long. And he is in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk the
GG.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now, Joe Mixon, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And that's all she wrote.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of 16...
We are currently 5-1.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
How long have I been live for? Yeah, don't worry. We'll play one more. Let's just have a look at the league. So yeah, we're 5-1. The Browns are 4-2. The Ravens are 3-3. The Steelers are 2-4. We're 4th in the NFL. Very nice. Let's play. Let us play, fam.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden.
Is that right?
So
It's
the
raining.
football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Bang.
Tyler Boyd, his fifth touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had.
Oof. Held him to a pat.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll have a first down past the 40. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Let's go.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
Whew.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. This is Mixon on the draw, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a tight end candidate.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second and 9 now. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football. Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T.
I didn't get it.
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And an alley to run. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now the first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on.
And he's got it.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals... With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. A draw play for Mixon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
On the delay, it's Mixon. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Now this offense led by D.D. Westbrook trotting back onto the field, sitting right around the midpoint of the season on pace. After an excellent
11-point
punt,
game.
this offense
It's
in a
all right.
tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Not today, Mark. Not today.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin in Orchard Park, an AFC East matchup between Miami and Buffalo. And it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. Albert Wilson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Aaron Rodgers has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives.
Oof.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What we got? What we got?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
Let's go.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This is Mixon. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. Bullock's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's...
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. jet sweep. Boyd with it. Shifts by at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Mixon. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellows up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, it's Mixon. And boy, he... is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
Got it.
And a gamble pays off. They get the first. Well, the fake punt gets only a yard, but that's enough to pick up the first. Now, this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. That's like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll keep it on the ground. Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not...
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bengals, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1.
Alright, we'll leave this stream here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next episode we travel away to the LA to take on the Rams. Then we got to buy. Then the Baltimore Ravens again. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I've been Richard D. Grizzle. You've all been awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.